This is the Npet K10 gaming keyboard. It's a keyboard you can get for just $20, and today I'm going to be reviewing it to see whether or not you guys should buy it. Let's get started. So first I want to talk about the features of this keyboard. It is not mechanical. It says it's mechanical feeling. I don't really know what that means, but I guess it's just some kind of marketing to make it seem like it's a mechanical keyboard. It has this metal backplate. I think it's made out of aluminum. I don't really know, but it's some form of metal. It makes it pretty sturdy. It doesn't really flex or anything unless you really put a lot of force into it. This is a floating key layout. I think that's what it is. So I kind of like that. It doesn't really matter. Overall, this keyboard has really good build quality. It's pretty durable. You can't flex it or anything. On the back, there's these little rubber pads. I guess to keep it from like sliding around and stuff. And there are these flip-up feet here. But there's no rubber pads on the bottom of those, which is kind of annoying. There's this braided cable, which is fine. It's not attachable or anything, which is kind of annoying, but it doesn't really matter. I don't really care what the cable's like on my keyboard. It's not like a mouse where I have to constantly move it around. So this keyboard has full RGB. By that, I mean it has red, green, and blue. You can see there's these three color sections, I guess that's what it's called. And you can press this LED button, and it does that. So there's no RGB, actually. It's just a bunch of different set colors. It can fade in and out, but that's really it. Overall, the RGB on this keyboard is not that great. I would not buy this keyboard just for the RGB. If you want an RGB keyboard, I would recommend looking at another keyboard because this RGB is just not that great at all. I think they should have just done it so that you can just choose one color for the entire keyboard. So this is a full-size keyboard. It has these number keys over here, which some people don't like, but some people need. The only downside with having these number keys here is there's less space for your mouse. It doesn't matter a whole lot though, and I've been fine just using a full-size keyboard. So for looks, this keyboard has their little logo there, and then up here you can see like if caps lock and stuff is on, and overall it looks pretty nice. The keycap font is pretty standard. It's not super gamery, which I like, but the gamers and stuff might like that really gamery font. I like it like this, and they are in the center, which I also like. I next want to talk about the keycaps, and they're made of ABS, which is kind of annoying because they get shiny over time, but overall it doesn't really matter, I don't think. And I don't know if you can replace them. You may be able to, but I don't think you actually can because there are no switches, so it's all keycap. As you can see, this is a membrane keyboard, so the keycap is like the entire thing. There's no switch or anything. So I don't know if you can actually replace the keycaps. You may be able to replace the keycaps, but I don't really know. I don't think you can, but you might be able to. So the black part I think is actually painted on there. It's hard for you guys to see, but it's kind of translucent at the bottom. So I'm pretty sure the black part is just painted on there. Keycaps are not the best, but it's a $20 keyboard, so I don't think many people are going to be complaining, and most people don't care about keycaps that much, unless you like mechanical keyboards. Then you care way too much about keycaps. So I've talked about the features of this keyboard for a while now, and now I want to talk about how it sounds and all the parts that you guys have been waiting for. What it sounds like and what it looks like underneath the keycaps. The box comes with this keycap puller, and I have had this keyboard for like 6 to 8 months. At the same time I've had the Npet M70, you can check out that review, it's on my channel. Okay, so I'm going to take off the arrow keys, I guess. I don't really know why I'm doing the arrow keys, but I am. So basically, you can pull them off like that. The keycaps are actually pretty hard to pull off compared to like a mechanical keyboard, but they're not super hard to pull off. Let me just take some of these off to show you guys what it looks like. So I took the keycaps off, and that's what they look like. You can see there's no switches because this is a mechanical keyboard. There's just this piece of plastic that it activates on. I don't really know how it works. You can probably search that up on YouTube. This keyboard is supposed to be mechanical feeling. I don't really know what that means. I guess that means it's supposed to feel like mechanical keyboards. Mechanical keyboards can feel like so many different things. You can't make a keyboard that feels like all mechanical keyboards. So I'm guessing it's talking about clicky switches because these are really loud and annoying. I'm going to do a sound test now, and this keyboard is really loud and really annoying. So if you don't like people, you should buy this keyboard, and then you won't have any friends anymore. Okay. So here I'll just tap on the space bar, and the space bar is relatively rattly. As you can see, this keyboard does not sound that great and is really loud and annoying. The stabilizers are not that good, but I've also messed with them a lot and I probably messed them up. You can probably lube them or something and make them better, but especially the shift one this is super pingy and rattly. It's just so annoying. The spacebar is really rattly and annoying, and if you use it for a while, sometimes it squeaks. The spacebar can also squeak, and this may just be my model, but after like a while of pressing it a lot, sometimes it squeaks, and that's kind of annoying. Like when you're jumping in a game, it'll sometimes squeak, which doesn't really matter, but it's just kind of annoying. If you're getting a keyboard, you should get one that sounds good. This one does not sound that good. The keys have a bump, and then they're semi-smooth, not really that smooth at all. It's like pressing down a piece of plastic, so it's not going to be smooth. So now my final thoughts and opinions. Should you buy this keyboard? My answer to that is no. That's pretty surprising for my channel because my other reviews were yes, you should buy this, but this keyboard is just not that great. You can get a lot better keyboards for around the same price, especially if you spend like an extra $10. You can get the Red Dragon K10, which I don't personally have, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot better than this. I think Npet themselves actually have a mechanical keyboard that's like $5 more, and this is a $20 keyboard, but still, it's not that good at all, and I would recommend saving your money to get something better. If you found this video helpful, I would really appreciate it if you like. If you love this video, please consider subscribing. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.